Hello friends, welcome to Swapnil's IS. The prelims exam of UPSC CSE 2023 is on 20th May, which is exactly 100 days from today. There is also a popular saying, the one who fails to plan plans to fail. So let's plan and formulate a strategy of preparation so that you clear the prelim stage. At this time, your focus must entirely be on prelims exam. Don't think of mains exam now until the prelims exam is over. Remember that only after clearing the prelims you get the opportunity to appear for mains exam. Also, remind yourself that clearing the prelims is not a cakewalk. In the prelims exam, both the papers, General Studies GS and Civil Services Aptitude Test CSAT, have equal weightage of 200 marks each. But we know that the CSAT paper is only of qualifying nature, wherein a candidate is expected to score a minimum of 33% marks, that is 66 marks out of 200. But don't commit the mistake of taking it lightly. I have seen candidates failing in the CSAT paper. The cutoffs of the past three prelims exam, that is, the minimum marks to be scored by a candidate in general studies paper are as shown. It can be seen that the cutoffs are dynamic and change from year to year. They also vary across caste and physical disability categories. The cutoffs for persons with benchmark disabilities are much lower than those for other candidates. A score of 90 plus marks can be assumed to be a safe score for general category and likewise for other category candidates. Since only the marks of general studies, that is GS paper, are considered by the UPSC for the prelim stage, our main focus must be on this paper. It has 100 questions, each carrying a weightage of 2 marks, that is total marks of 200, which is to be attempted in a time limit of 2 hours. There is also a negative marking of 1/3, that is 0.66 marks will be deducted for every wrong answer. Thus, to achieve a safe score of say 94 marks, a candidate needs to attempt 75 to 80 questions in GS paper. Even if he gets 57 of them right, then he obtains 114 marks. For 18 questions that he answered wrongly, 12 marks would be deducted. Thereby, his total score in GS paper would be 102, which is way ahead than the safe score. Thus, the key is to answer 57 questions rightly. It is also where the biggest challenge lies. Let us have a quick analysis of GS paper of UPSC CSE Prelims 2022. The questions on India's ancient and medieval history, as also Indian culture, are a bit tough, especially for those who don't have history as optional subject and lack inclination for the subject. Out of around 15 questions which are asked from the section, an attempt of 6 to 7 questions will be okay. Similarly, geography is also a challenge for those who are not very interested in it. Out of around 15 questions asked on the subject, an attempt of 8 to 10 will be okay. These shall mostly be from topics such as places which are in news. The core geography questions can be skipped. Thus, from history and geography, around 13 questions can be skipped. Economic and social development, polity and international institutions, current events, and history of modern India are relatively easy, and an attempt of around 90% questions can be made from these sections. Thus, 50 questions can be attempted out of 56, skipping around 6 questions. Special attention and approach is needed for preparing the section on environment. Basics such as environmental terminologies, along with the recent happenings and developments, need to be covered. Attempting 12 questions out of around 17 from this section will be good. Thus, we have skipped around 13 questions from history and geography, 6 from economics, polity, international institution and current affairs, and 5 from environment. Thus, a total of 24 questions. Hence, we must be able to easily attempt around 75 to 76 questions. The next important thing is to ensure that we get at least 75% of these right, which means at least 56 correct answers. First, let me advise you not to take CSAT paper lightly, though it is only of qualifying nature. Many candidates fail to complete the CSAT paper in time. The recent pattern has also made it difficult. In the allotted time of 2 hours, a candidate must be able to attempt 55 to 60 questions out of a total of 80 questions in the paper. Even if a candidate maintains an accuracy of 75%, then he will answer 41 questions rightly, thus getting 102.5 marks. For 14 wrong answers, 11.66 marks would be deducted, thus taking his total score in the paper to 90.84. This would ensure that he qualifies the CSAT paper comfortably. I know most of you must be busy studying and revising for the prelims exam. But if you haven't attempted the test yet or are postponing it to later date, then you are committing a big blunder. In these 100 days, you shall attempt at least 50 tests, 43 for general studies and 7 for CSAT. For GS, there are broadly 7 sections as mentioned earlier. 5 tests must be attempted for each section. In addition to these, one must solve at least 8 comprehensive tests for GS. A minimum of 7 comprehensive tests must be solved for CSAT. During this, the time limit must be strictly adhered to. No one cracks the UPSC exam by coincidence. It takes a lot of planning, preparation, and consistency. What has been conveyed to you in this video is a tried, tested, and proven strategy. It may help you get through the prelim stage. If you have any doubts, feel free to write to me. My email ID is provided in the description. All the best.